Welcome back to GWB Tactical, guys. I'm Chris, and today I've got some very serious and interesting information to bring to you guys. So I'm sure if not all of you, most of you have already heard about something to do with the pistol brace ruling that the ATF has been throwing out there, trying to reclassify what firearms with attached stabilizing braces are. If you haven't by chance, I'm going to go ahead and link in the description below some very informative videos so you guys can get up to date with that. You got to stay informed with things like this because the ATF is trying to make all of us felons overnight. And on top of that, while everybody's been hussing and fussing over this pistol brace rule, making a big uproar and being distracted, the ATF behind our backs has changed something very important. Now, this information is coming from other videos that I have seen, and again, I will link the channels and the videos where I got all this information from. They go into much greater detail about what is actually happening, what the implications are of what the ATF has changed. But I wanted to get the information out to you guys. Me and everybody else at GWB Tactical feel this is extremely important. That's why if you've noticed, I'm not in our regular studio or anywhere else you guys have seen. This is actually my personal office. But this was the fastest way for us to get this information out to you guys. So what is this I'm talking about that the ATF has changed? Well, on the ATF's website, there's an FAQ page when it comes to all their laws and regulations. And one of the FAQs, frequently asked question, that is on their page, they changed the answer to. Now, this question is, can I allow somebody to use my NFA, restricted, registered item if they're within my presence? Now, the answer for as long as I can remember, or as long as it's been, was yes, you can allow somebody to use your NFA item within your presence, or allow somebody who is a trustee to borrow or use this weapon. Now, they have changed that answer. The answer is now no. If somebody who is not on a trust or was on the form for that NFA item, they are not allowed to possess it. Not only did they say they are not allowed to be within physical possession of that item, but they are not allowed to be in constructive possession. Now, what that means is that let me give you an example. Say I'm at the range, or you're at the range with your friend, has a suppressor on their firearm. Well, they take it out of their bag, they shoot it a few, and then they set it down on the bench. Now you are in constructive possession of that firearm, and you have now just committed a felony punishable by 10 years and a $250,000 fine. What constructive possession means is that you have the knowledge and intent or availability to be in physical possession. Now, that is a huge implication across the firearms world, because if somebody within your home that you are not a part of a trustee for this NFA item brings it out and sets it on the table in a common area and you are able to see that item, technically, you can be committing a felony. Now, this is going to also impact a lot of other firearms industries, like ranges that rent fully automatic, suppressed, other firearms. And if you guys have followed our channel, you'll know that we went to a thing called Suppressed Fest put on by the NFA Review channel. If this continues and this stays and becomes enacted as some kind of law or gets enforced, things like that will be no more. It'll have to be canceled and nobody will be able to attend them or even put them on anymore. So we really wanted to get this information out to you guys. Like I said, I will put all the links in the description where I got all this information from. Please keep informed, guys. This is huge. Call your congressman, call your representatives, call your local law enforcement and tell them that you do not want these things enforced. Do what you can to reach out and share this kind of information, because things like this can make people like you and me, millions of other law-abiding Americans, felons, overnight, instantaneously. This is why we wanted to get this information out to you guys. And always remember, who's got your six?